Whoosh and push. Whoosh and back to Convo.nation. Come on.
I thought you was missing out the whoosh though, because you said I'm not whooshing until I know what it means.
I'll put it out there.
Whoosh and push minus you.
For all the whoosh and ushers.
Whoosh and pushers. All the whoosh and pushers.
So, obviously, welcome back to Convo.nation with me, Missy Brown Skin, my girl Naya. Come on, Ja on the end, aka Darks, aka the Dark Knight, aka the gal getting vegan glucose. Yeah, big up a man like Bobby Lights, no Valentino, and come on, the one and only Mish, aka Hee. Come on.
You don't need to allow it. Everyone's saying I look like MJ. This one said I look like Motown. You are taking a piss. I'm just trying to embrace the natural curls and that. You get me?
Yeah, I see everyone's getting natural over here right now.
Come on.
Say the natural.
So obviously,
yeah? I thought you know, sometimes you can put the little
order.
What's the little thing from the front?
Order, guys. So obviously today we've got some soup. So if you see anyone eating soup, yeah, we'd like to big up Lee on the soup. Come on.
Irie.
And then obviously we also have some donuts from the Happy Donuts. What?
Yeah, Happy Donuts.
Oh, that's what they're called.
Donuts. Yeah, Happy Donuts. Yeah. So. Don't know if you lot can see this. Zoom in. Got some donuts, yeah. All right. So as usual, we have the bag of questions. Obviously, if you know, you pull out what. I'm obviously going to read it. Pull out the red. That's a personal question. So obviously, whatever member pulls this question, they have to answer it. If anyone else on the panel wants to answer it, they can. And the green is the generic questions for everybody to answer and listen to everybody's answer. So yeah, guys, remember to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube page, which is Convo.nation, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. What else? I think that's it. Convo_nation.
Yeah. And I think yeah. So we're coming on all platforms. So yeah, just come, just click.
Okay. Also, big up everybody that has been sharing and subscribing and following the Insta, sharing it amongst their family and friends, sending in questions. Keep sending in your questions. There is no such thing as a silly question, trust me. Obviously, if it's a question we've done before, as you've seen, or you haven't seen, if you haven't watched the show before,
we dash that away.
It gets thrown out. So just keep sending in anything that you feel you would like us to individually answer as well as a group, yeah? Cool. So we're going to start. What end are we starting with?
You want to start with me?
Yeah, cool.
You got me, yeah? All right. Sorry, guys, for the adjustments. Because they like to leave me off the end, you see it? Try to leave me.
Start shaking up this bag, you know, no one's there.
Shake it like a salt, shake it like a...
It's all new,
I'm shaking like a salt.
Oh yeah.
What, we got new ones now because the bag ended, innit?
Fingers crossed, mate, because we've said this before.
You know what manners is like.
But sometimes, you can have the same question, but it's just, do you know what I mean?
Green.
The worded a bit different.
Do you think someone should go on a mortgage agreement if they have no deposit? So basically, do you think someone should be on a mortgage or get a mortgage?
Is that your partner? Basically,
I'm assuming it's your partner.
It's always, you know, it's
no
fucking partner. That's all you lot love. Mix up and bembe with partners.
So you're saying that your partner.
So basically, what it's saying is, do you think someone should go on a mortgage or an agreement if they have no deposit?
No.
You wants to start?
No.
Personally, I think if you ain't got what even having
Why
a conversation.
And if it's your unless it's your wife or your husband, then I think that's different. But
if you're no deposit, you're no mortgage.
You have no money.
So hold on. But what about if you can't afford a deposit but your partner can, and it's a banging
then
yard?
it's his
Then
house.
you will wait.
What do you mean? The simple maths.
So you wouldn't want to go on the agreement if
Why
you're
am I going on there if I don't have deposit money?
My
chest is high, bruv. What do you mean? Your chest can't be high like that.
You might be married with kids. You might want.
Okay, then we can either delay till I have money for the deposit, or he can fund it and then it's his yard. I don't have no problem with that. My chest is high.
I was gonna say exactly the same thing. You either wait, and then we do it together.
Yeah.
That was the plan.
Or you do it and
it's your thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong?
No, I was expecting. You know what?
You wanted problems.
I was expecting.
But we're coming with peace.
They want peace
today. They're coming with peace today.
They come with peace. They come with peace. Where you must be watching Kevin Samuels or something. You know what's there?
You're actually mocking it. I swear.
Some questions don't need to be longed out though. It's simple. If you don't have no money to do something, then you can't
do
do
your
it.
thing.
That's it.
Right. So we all agree on that, basically.
Yeah, we
all right,
agree.
next we're rolling today.
Hey, we are.
All night, yeah.
I'm feeling the
Red,
energy.
red.
Ladies.
No, I don't know why I want this.
It's because I burned sage before.
No, okay, see, I feel it. I
You
feel
have
it.
one out the wickedness.
Grasses.
Come on. You not think it's jokes. I got the sage with me. What?
All right, you lot ready? Yeah. This is
Bro.
quite a long one.
It's a scenario
shit.
thing.
Wait,
Alright,
hold
yeah.
it back again.
No, this
Because they're gonna need.
it is
a bonus
scenario,
with that.
or is it?
It's a scenario, but let me explain it. So, you jump in an Uber and you see a black bag is left behind the driver behind the driver's seat. You're about to tell the Uber driver, but you notice the zip is slightly undone and the bag is filled with cash with a bank slip saying 1 million. Also, the bank slip is covered in blood and someone has written "Don't do it." You then realize the Uber driver has a plaster on his finger. What do you do?
Somebody go for
There's a
this.
GoPro camera. There's a GoPro camera in there. It's a trick. And if you take it, you're gonna be on the news the next day. That's what I'd be thinking. I'll be paranoid. I'll be like, nah, it's too good to be true.
You know what? I'll be that.
What you saying, Bobby?
I'll be that dumb nigga, you know. Yo, everything told me not to do it, you know.
No.
And I'm still like, you know
No.
what?
You know what I'm doing?
Hey, big man, pull up there.
No, wait. No.
Let's start from me. Let's start from
Alright,
I'm
me.
gonna be 100 with you and tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look. It's gonna tell me not to do it. I'm gonna text Bobby and tell Bobby where I am. I'm gonna tell him you need to get to this destination ASAP, like blood clot Rocky. I'm not even lying. I'll listen, and then I'm gonna get out and go about my merry way. 'Cause I know Bobby due to drop two P's on me for his foolishness. But other than that, I'm a cut.
Alright.
That's me.
Bobby, what are you saying?
So the money's in the back
Yeah.
Yeah.
with money on it.
There's a bag
Sorry,
in the back with
sorry.
money.
There's a bag in the back.
The zip's down a
Black
bit.
bag.
Sits
Bag,
down,
yeah.
the duffel bag with blood on there,
Then
Yeah.
and the driver has got a cut on his finger.
A plaster on his finger. What do you do?
What do I do?
Don't you think that the cabman set you up?
Because
He
basically,
that business. He's taking that shit,
Listen.
man.
we didn't take it and jump
1
out
mil.
of the cab while it's just
Listen.
moving.
You
You see Bobby rolling. You see him rolling on the floor. You know, like them action films.
You're like, raw, I swear that's Bobby. Like, raw. I'm just rolling, like, yo.
I'm
God,
done.
I'm
fuck
doing
it.
a Matt Damon, you know.
Fuck it. We might see a couple feds
Go
or
now,
whoever running me down.
So-
But nah, fuck it, innit? I'll be the one to
This
get
is
stuck
probably
in it.
like-
And Mill's a lot to carry. That's not gonna be easy.
Listen.
to
And
just-
some
They say-
bonus.
Now
Just
you
see
find
it.
the
It's
strip.
in $100 bill though. You know.
Remember, me and this bag's
Yeah.
rolling, you
Well,
know.
50s for us
That's,
then.
listen, if you roll out while the car's moving, that meal will protect you, you know.
Guy.
How much
Straight.
are you
Probably
going to
sound like an
damage?
X-Men, you
How
know.
much of
In-
the money are you damaging though?
The
Yeah,
money.
that's-
When you're doing
Nah,
the drop.
yeah.
Money
No,
can't
no,
damage.
No, but hold on.
Money
it
can't
depends.
damage again.
No, but wait, it
Good.
depends. If
Oh,
it's in
yeah,
a black
true.
bag, boy, that money might bust out everywhere.
No, they said it
No,
was
it's
zip.
a proper
It's a
bag.
zip
Okay,
bag.
okay. Zip. Yeah, man, you're
It's a
good,
zip
man.
bag, yeah.
Just zip that
Do
thing
you
and
know what? I think me personally, I'm not gonna lie, I'm
I'll be
human.
shocked, though.
I'm human, so I'll be tempted, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not taking it because I always have this thing where I can't miss something that was never mine. And although you're tempted to take it, it's not actually an L if you leave it because it was never yours. It's different if someone actually gave it to you.
That's why I'm
like,
calling
and
Bobby.
you got it through like a proper way, or you like I don't know, you sold drugs for it or something. You worked hard for the money legally or illegally, and then it goes. That's different. But if it was never actually my possession, it's not an L, so I'm leaving it because that's too good to be true.
It is
My
too
man's
good.
got a cut on his finger. That's bookie. There's blood. That's bookie. My prints are now on this. That's more bookie. The note, it's all bookie.
Everything's
There's probably a
bookie.
GoPro set up in there. I'm on camera. Feds are trying to nick me. It's long. I'm not doing it. Leave it. It's not mine. The
know
fact
that-
that,
you know
the
that
fact
them-
that I left it, yeah,
what they
I'll
used to
get
do?
blessed in the next way. you get
Bait
me?
cars. You remember them things, the sting
Yeah,
cars, where they used to
yeah.
put the key, they leave the key in the car and wait for the dumb youth to walk past and say, oh, there's a car, boom, jump in it, rolling, they get 5 minutes down the road, they go all on
Yeah.
camera,
They get
and the
caught
feds just come. Yeah,
God.
That's
see
too
that?
dodgy.
No,
A
no.
bait car, or sting car,
Oh
or
yeah,
something
yeah.
it's called.
On what's it on? Not Bravo. what
He used
was
to
it?
come on one of them little mad channels there, little sting thing, like
No, what are you doing?
joke thing.
She's thinking about
No, I
spending
was
it.
deep. I was deep in the question as well. No, I just think I don't know. Like I'm not. If it was I'm just deep in it in the sense of like if it was a cabman, the blood on the finger means nothing unless he's fought whoever was in the car for the money.
But why has
if-
he left it in the back?
Exactly. If
He
it was
would've
a
had it in
cabman,
the
you would have put it in the boot.
Or on the front by him.
Yeah. So
Bruv,
I don't think
a
it's
meal
There's
would
too
be
much,
on my lap
there's too
whilst
much
I'm
holes in this
driving,
story
like,
when you really start
Yeah.
thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, it depends.
He
Like, I'm
said-
gonna have to go in the bag and take out 1 or 2. At least I've left the bag. I have to take out 2 stacks at least. I don't need 1 million. I need
I ain't touching
2
shit, bro.
bags is alright.
No, I'm
just-
going it all in or all out.
Nah,
Fuck
I'll take a couple and put it in my bag.
know
That
what?
way I can,
Nah.
you know what
I
I
think-
mean?
I
The
think-
cab driver might feel it and feel that it's still there.
I'll just ask him.
Would you? And
Just
what
ask him.
if he's like, what? And then you tell him and
Yeah,
he's like,
he's
oh
got a
yeah,
choice.
yeah, it's mine. It's
Yeah,
He's
mine.
driving a
it's his.
car. If he says, "Raw, what's going on?" and he doesn't know what's going on, then that's it.
You're like, what is this your bag in the back? And he's like,
You should say it's
he's
my
like,
phone.
yeah, what bag? Oh, black. He was like, it's a black bag. He's like,
Right.
yeah. I think that's mine.
Yeah.
What, you're gonna leave it?
I'll grip the bag and say, bro, what's going on here?
I'm gripping it,
Are
I'm
you gonna
running
set man
off.
up or what?
I'm running off with
I'll
it.
ask him because, like you're saying, you don't know, innit?
Exactly.
So if I ask him and he turns around and says, you know, here's my money, thank you, and you know, here's 100. You know what I'm
He
saying?
could have
I'm like,
finessed
alright,
you.
cool.
Nah,
He might not even have known that bag was in the back and just
Exactly.
finessed you to shop.
The,
You get
re-
me?
the reason why I'm saying
do-
this,
you could
guys,
do that.
is because recently I watched this. Have you not seen that thing on Insta with this guy? And he basically is trying to trap gold diggers, yeah? So he drives a lime green Ferrari. Yeah?
Oh my
Oh.
god, I saw that
Yeah.
today.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the
yeah.
other one, there's one he done
With the
recently, and
Lambo
he's
as
put a
well.
GoPro in the car, yeah, and he's left like 20k stacked on his chair. So obviously he's moved to the girl outside. He's told her, okay, get in the car. So she's gone in. He's gone to walk round, and she's clocked it. She's like, and she's like, oh my god.
Yeah,
and
she
she's
put it
sat
underneath
on
her.
it.
Yeah, you
She's
can't
sat
do
on
them type of...
20K.
That's bait. That's
So
Sad.
obviously he's got in the car, they're talking, but she's clocked that he's not said nothing about it. They're talking, and then obviously after he's like, right, you didn't want to chat to me before until you clocked I had the Lambo. So what? Is it the Lambo or is it me? And she's like, oh well, what are you trying to say? He's like, oh well, I think you should leave the car. She's like, oh okay. She's gone to get out, and he's like, oh yeah. And I swear I had 20 stacks in here. And she was like, what? And he was like, yeah. And you're dumb, and you probably took it. And she was like, why would I take it? He was like, and you're so dumb because it's fake money. It's real, you know. But he said that, yeah. So she would leave it. So obviously she's left it, and now she's left, and I'm thinking, what a fool. The way she took it. If you ever, she's probably
You're
like,
bait.
But she's dumb because you've got in the
Because
car.
you're the only person in the car.
Exactly.
It's like, well, I'm gonna leave money and then you're some stranger
and
coming
even
in my
when he
car.
asked her, yeah,
sorry.
she was like, no, I
Yeah,
haven't seen
craven.
no money. I was thinking,
Craven.
Yeah, they're out here,
But
boy.
we moved.
Oh, we move on.
They're out
Yes,
here
me.
lying.
Who he
You can-
partaking people on the.
And them light.
Good?
You good, yeah?
Missy.
Come on, guys.
All right. Let's focus. Remember tempo of the last.
You sound like Missy like that.
Come on, control the laugh.
Oh shit! Why you?
Spare feet.
Another
like that.
essay.
Quiet ones.
Okay.
No,
I'm joking.
I'm so
My
done.
8-year-old son lives in Peckham. Come on. Yeah. With his mum. Come on, gang mummy and that. With all the police murders and relax, man. It's calm down. It's not that deep no more, man. Come
Go
on.
on,
now.
go on.
With all the
Let's go.
police murders and teen stabbings being highlighted in the news over the past year, he has a lot of questions. How?
That's your karma.
It's the stress. He has a lot of questions. How do I have the discussion about racism, young teen? I mean, where did you get racism from when you was talking about stabbings?
Young
Okay.
teenagers.
He has
Finish-
a lot of questions.
finish
How
it
do
all
I
again.
have the discussion about racism, young teenagers killing each other, and why he should not fear going outside? First of all, I feel like racism isn't really an issue in Peckham. That might be me being a bit ignorant and naive.
But isn't it
but
in the
was
world?
never
Doesn't
really...
it say in the world? Not
Yeah,
in
but
Peckham?
my thing is,
But is he?
like,
No, but you know what? It doesn't say what color that kid is.
and it's
Yeah.
bare
Because she
like,
said
We just don't
Peckham.
know.
yeah, but
No,
what?
no.
I guess with everything that
The question's messy, but let's break it
Yeah.
down.
Okay,
All right,
let's
so
start from the
Just
top. Start from the
started,
top.
just started, go
all
on.
right, so let's break it down.
Start
My
from
8-year-old son lives in Peckham with his mum. With all the police murders and teen stabbings being highlighted in the news over the past year, he has a lot of questions. How do I have the discussion about racism? This is where I got confused.
No, I understand.
How do I
it.
have the discussion about racism, young teenagers killing each other, and why he should not fear going outside? I think the racism part is what threw me off because that was random. You didn't mention that. If he had mentioned that and then said that, then I'd be like,
I read it the
"Ooh."
same way you read it. I read it the same
That's
way.
the right way to read it because
Yeah.
that racism part is irrelevant. It should have just been, how do I have a discussion about young teenagers killing each other or rates of crime or rare. That
Well, maybe.
was,
Well,
I
maybe.
guess-
unless he
Well,
means
maybe-
police.
But you know what? You gotta understand is that this person might not be black.
They might not. Be.
They could be going through that youth could be maybe having some sort of, I don't know.
Yeah, but
Some kind of
even so,
relation, but-
that would have been mentioned.
Should have been like more
because look,
directly
they
towards
mentioned
them.
with all
Yeah,
the police
yeah.
murders.
Maybe because of the
That's
police. Maybe because of the police.
what I'm
Maybe,
saying, but you would say
maybe.
that,
But
though.
Yeah.
anyway, cool. Let's crack on, innit? Let's start from the top.
I think
So-
personally, I think the best way is to just tell them the truth, innit? Don't sugarcoat nothing. Don't hide anything. And I think you can't really tell them all in one day. It's gonna have to be an experience. You know, one's there like.
It's gonna be stages. It's gonna have to be things that the child is going through, like that. Maybe certain milestones.
Just-
maybe if the child is going to secondary school or something.
Exactly, yeah, and that,
Sorry.
see, I know. I was gonna add to that because obviously you got to be as a parent. You got to be approachable. This is what I'm learning as a parent myself. You got to kind of be approachable to
And have transparency.
have transparency, and you know the ones that don't shy from certain conversations. And if it's a conversation that's peak where you can't really handle it, or I feel like you should be in front of a therapist or someone that's kind of that's able to
Or a
kind of break it down.
mentor.
Or a mentor, yeah.
Reach out to mentors, and they're trained in that, so they will speak to young.
And another thing I would tell parents as well, make sure you tune into your child's life. So know what music they listen to. Yeah, drill, whatever it is.
I
Make
like
sure
a
you
bit of
follow their
drill
favorite rapper. And you know what time
It's
it is.
chingy,
Because
chingy, chingy.
really and truly, you'll be able to relate to their struggles and what they're going through. If two ends are beefing and there's a drill tune, you know the ones there saying what it's saying, and that you'll be able to kind of clock on and think, right, if my son's going out raving, he's probably going to be going to this kind of rave or whatever. A lot of parents will end up in court or in a hospital and be like, I didn't even know that. You got to tune into your child's life. So that's what I would say personally. I think that's the best way to
Okay.
just go into that.
I mean, remember, this is an 8-year-old, you know.
Yeah.
So this child is
and
not
if
in
you're- and
secondary
it's the
school.
Father, so as a
So-
father, what would you do?
As a dad, like well, my youth is not 8 years old anymore. He's 12, but I mean, I don't really think I had the actual discussion with him as such. But when things come up and little certain situations,
Has
you
he
just gotta
asked
learn how
questions?
to.
Has he asked any questions though?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't asked me any questions. He
Okay.
hasn't come to me and said, "Oh, why is this or why is that?"
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Are you
I haven't
explaining
sat
to
down
him?
and
You
had
haven't.
that
Okay.
that talk with him. But
Yeah.
when scenarios and certain situations come up, and the way I kind of raise him, I expect him to come
know.
and not know, but kind of learn how to deal with certain little situations that come up
Yeah.
in life. Because,
But
I don't
in
know.
like I hear
It's-
what you're saying. I think it's a hard one. I think sometimes you've got to allow the child to come to you. I think, and when they do, it's about, like you said, being brutally honest, like, and not sugarcoating nothing. You have to be straight to the point, and this is what it is, and this is how it looks. But you have to also take away the emotion that you have as either a black person or a Caucasian person. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
Facts, not opinions.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And I think everybody has them. Everybody has an opinion, but if you're giving facts, then there's no way for it to get misconstrued or blurred or anything. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's a weird one for me.
I mean, you see, when it comes to like, that you remember, it's such a techie age because the child's 8.
8, yeah.
And you don't know
what
what
I'm
they're
saying?
watching. You don't know.
If he was in secondary, like just going in, I could more
Yeah.
say that and cool. But at 8 years old, I never
It's
really.
difficult in what you can tell
For
them.
me at 8, I didn't think about any.
Yeah, but you see what it is, the 8-year-old
I didn't think about no kids.
Now
is a bit kind
different.
of
different.
Yeah.
And we grew up seeing all that. Sometimes the estates were up. It weren't broken down. So we was coming out seeing a bagger man on the block.
Blocks,
Yep.
yeah.
You might see
You
a
might get
20 man
rushed.
chilling over there. You
Yeah.
might see this and that, and it weren't nothing.
Yeah,
it was
that-
just
Yeah.
cool.
Like, now it's all
But
online
now
kind of
it's
thing.
a bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think the kids are a bit more sensitive to it, and I think the
Yeah.
mums are, so they kind of shield them a lot more than how our mums would, because we go out.
What are you
You
saying?
know
Well,
what I
But
think?
don't know.
Yeah, I think what's important is, first and foremost, I always say this with like the young people I work with and the school I teach and stuff like that. I always say to a lot of the staff, and parents, that a lot of parents need to learn to listen to understand and not listen to respond.
Yeah.
And also, a lot of parents need to learn to speak to, not at their children. I think it's important to provide accurate, relevant and valid info when you're dealing with children about stuff like this. It's important to be transparent, it's important to be honest, and it's important to be real with them and show them your lived experience as well. Because one thing I've learned, and one thing when I was younger, is I didn't listen to my parents because they didn't know what they were talking about in terms of the roads or
were out of
anything
tune.
like that.
They were out of tune,
didn't.
yeah.
And the thing is, you can't blame any of us or them because it was not your choice when you were born and what you lived through. But you can take from that, and then what you can also do is remember that you were once a child, because a lot of adults forget that they weren't born their age, they were children too, and they had a lack of understanding. And that's why, once again, I said it's important to provide accurate, relevant and valid info. Don't give your child info based off of your opinion. Give them facts, relevant to their time and what they're going
That's
through.
important.
Valid info, not your opinion, actual facts. And if you don't know, it's okay to not know. You're human. No parent was born with a booklet on how to parent. We're all winging it, really and truly. I said this to my cousin yesterday. I was literally like to her, do you know what, this parenting thing's mad, because with every year brings another obstacle and another hurdle, and you know what, we're all winging it. No one's way is better than another person. It all pertains to the child and the
It works for the
situation.
child,
I
yeah.
mean, technically, you are given a book when you go to your maternity. You
No,
are.
but every child
Yeah,
is
Yeah,
tailored.
but what I'm
That's
saying
it.
is, on a
No,
serious
I
note, like
messy
the
with
fact
that
that you know, and your children are testament to your parenting. Because if they're not dead, they're still alive. Then clearly you're doing something good. At the end of the day, no matter what you do or how much you embed in them or how much you install in them, when they go outside, they will do what they want when they want. And life, unfortunately, has a way of molding them to who they're gonna be anyway.
Yeah.
All it is you're supposed to guide them. We are all responsible and we all have a duty of care to our children as well as other people's. And I strongly believe I'm old school. I strongly believe it takes a village. At the end of the day, it doesn't just take you. No dad is Superman. No mum is Superwoman. Do you understand? Everybody
don't
can
have the
learn.
right answers.
Right. Everybody can learn from somewhere else. I've messed up as a mum. I'll hold my hands up. I've messed up a million times.
As a parent at 50, you're still going to be learning.
Exactly.
Of course.
It's forever learning.
Yeah.
There's
And
no
I feel
end.
like
There's
as
no
well,
end to the
right,
learning.
Right,
You know
and
what I mean?
regardless, just to finish off on my point, and regardless of how old you are, doesn't determine what kind of or what level of a good parent you are. Because
No, it doesn't.
you could be a 16-year-old mum or dad and be a better parent than a 35-year-old dad or mum. So I just feel like be honest with your children. At the end of the day, remember, you can tailor your information to the age of the child you're talking to. If I'm going to talk about a story about sexual abuse or child sexual exploitation, I know if I'm talking to a 16-year-old boy or girl, it's going to be different to if I'm talking to a 6-year-old.
A bit more
Do you get what
raw,
I'm
and then
saying?
you can numb it down a
But
bit. You know what I mean?
Obviously, you can parent and, look after your child and protect them, but without making them be ignorant and make them naive to the point that they're in a bubble. So then when they go into the real world, it's going to smack them and they're going to, But these issues, police, that's a forever thing. It's not nothing new.
not going away.
Murders, that's a forever thing.
Yeah.
It's not anything new. Teen stabbings has been happening before us. The oldest for us, the
Come on.
oldest to them, it's been happening. Racism is something that unfortunately will never die.
Never.
People are having children and still growing them in that way. That's their way of life. So these are things that you should be telling your children about, because these are things they need to know about. Even about things to do with the LGBT community as well. That it may not be to your liking, but that is the real world that we live in. If you show children things about this, doesn't mean that you're endorsing it and you're telling them they should be gay or endorse that behavior. All it is that you're showing them that this is the reality of the world they live in. There are people that are gay, there are people that are lesbians, there are people that are trans, there are people that are racist, there are criminals, there are law-abiding citizens. This is the way the world is.
And unfortunately, it's just the world that we live in. So
Right,
yeah, I get
exactly.
it. I get it. But I feel like there's a lot more things that are readily available to the generation of children now than there was for us. We never had mobile phones. We never had social media. We didn't have,
The internet.
you lot
We
might
never
have.
had the internet.
But we didn't,
That's
right.
what it was. We never
Do you know
So
what I'm
it's
saying?
easily
So
accessible
it's
than it
easily
was
accessible.
before.
So they're seeing things on things like TikTok and all of that. And do you know what I'm saying?
And I think,
So
and sorry to cut you, and I feel like that's part of the problem, because at 8 years old, we knew these things probably were going on, but we didn't care about
8 years
it.
old,
It
I was
wasn't in
going
your
adventure,
face.
bro.
But now
all
they're
these kids have got,
exposed to
they got
it.
YouTube,
Yeah.
exactly. They got Instagram, so they're exposed to all these
they're
media
innocent,
sites
yeah.
that's showing all these things going on,
yeah.
and it's like it kind of scares some of the kids sometimes.
It's,
You know what I mean?
it's like
You're
an
right.
overwhelming bit
Yeah,
of
you're right.
information.
One
Yeah.
of the kids I work with, he said to me, he was like, "Oh, miss, he's 15." He was like to me, "Miss, do you feel like you grew up in a better time than I am?" And I said to him,
Yep.
even though I'm my generation is obviously we're the oldest to them because 15 years apart, basically, yeah. So we're the oldest to them. And I said to him, it's a catch-22 because I feel blessed to have grown up in the generation that was last before all the social media stuff, because my childhood was still authentic. I still was able to be innocent. I was still able to have the naivety.
Yeah, you had a lot of
Whereas
social-
in your generation, you guys are too overexposed to all this stuff. It's like you are forced to be adults too quick. I said to him, "You're literally adults in teenagers' bodies. That's the difference."
Sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
But again, like what you're just saying, this kid is 8. Bobby, remember we were just saying that I've got an 11-year-old right now, and the kind of conversation, the kind of things that he's asking me right now, like is I feel like okay, cool, I can tell you about certain things, like slowly rope you into it, but same time. You already know about it.
Yeah.
You're overly exposed to it.
Yeah.
That's why an 8-year-old now is coming to their dad and wanting to speak about certain things, because the TikTok right now is
It's
what
funny you
these
say
kids
that,
are
though,
going rampant with. you
Yeah,
know?
but it's funny you say that because obviously my youngest, he's going to be 10 tomorrow. So he...
Happy birthday, little man. Happy birthday.
Big you up, my
Big up.
G,
Big
man.
up, big up.
Yeah. Anyway, but he...
Hold on, I didn't give my birthday big up. Obviously, I'd pour some of this, but he's too young, so.
But yeah, no, he came to me and told me stuff about the young 18-year-old in America that got shot in the car. You know, the wrong. she drew the wrong weapon, the taser or the gun and all of that. He was telling me things about it, and I was looking at him like, what? So I'm sitting there with him going, I don't think you're lying, but I need to Google this because
those are things we would have had no interest in when we were that age. Because we would have been shunned, we would have been protected from that. There was no.
We care about his going out on the estate and playing.
And he was telling me that the newspapers are saying that he was bad, but does that mean that he deserved it? And I said, well, no, he didn't. And I said, but what they're trying to do is they're trying to justify why it happened.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I say to my son straight away, don't believe everything that you're seeing in the media. It's gonna be portrayed to you in a certain way. Like, all right, for instance, and I wanted to mention this, because I didn't want the time to pass. But for instance, Prince Philip died, and hold on, and then DMX died, and on the front of the page, I don't read news or papers, but you see on Instagram on the front of it, it's like the Prince, very rare, and then you've got DMX, you've got Troubled. Why does he have to be a troubled rapper? Wasn't Prince Philip also troubled? You don't know what he went through in his childhood. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? But you know, like DMX is in the media, like very rare music, Prince Philip, everything
they play on that though.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
They do that on purpose.
So do not believe everything, and I say it to myself, do not believe everything that you see in the media. Things are going to be chopped and screwed to how they want to, you know.
No, definitely.
I mean, for example, this gets chopped and screwed. And then what that does is it entices people to want to read it or go and look it up. They know what they're doing when they do that, and I think that's a very valid point.
They even said today. Sorry, I'm going off topic here, but I saw a post today saying that Prince Philip had a side thing.
But
like
but why are you shocked? If broke man have
I was
side
like, the Queen's getting
how can the rich man?
Duke not have?
No, I was like,
hey, the Duke got enough guys dropping their panties, you know, all the old guys them, you get me? Flashing their bra and
If
wig.
you've ever watched The Crown, you would see that.
I've never watched it.
Come on.
He done his thing and the Queen just turned a blind eye to it. Because remember, their relationship is not the ordinary whatever.
And they got to keep up appearances.
Relationship out of
They have to keep up appearances.
So she more or less knew it and she struggled with it like every other woman would, but she had to just deal with it. But I think whoever this person is, I think it's just like we've all agreed. I think we're all in unison when we say just be honest, be transparent with them, give them valid information, accurate stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? Tailor it to their time, and remember, just have the understanding that they're growing up in a different time from us, and nowadays 8-year-olds are not 8-year-olds. They're like 12-year-olds. So
You're right.
All right.
Right. Hope that helped you.
Right. Bob's hand in. That's what you like. Put your hand. Look how deep.
Yeah. Drop me long.
In the cow uterus, fam. I don't know whose things that deep. All right. Hold on. I mean.
What up?
Silent now.
Wow.
On three. 1, 2, 3. Whatever, man.
Sound like some
Hey, Bobby, you got the smoke?
Right, can I
Bobby,
say
you got the smoke.
Right.
Sit back though, cause
I feel it's for one of you lot, but the girls. It's more for the girls straight away.
Don't piss me off.
If you get pregnant by someone else's man,
Boy, it's my man now.
Hey, Bobby, I didn't hear the question. Can you read it again, please?
This is just the beginning. If you get pregnant by someone else's man, do you have the right to be jealous of his relationship with his actual children he planned with? He's actual.
It doesn't matter. God planned for us to have this baby.
So basically,
he's my man now. So
if you breathe in someone else for someone else's man, do you have a right to be jealous of the kids that he
she have a
planned?
mammy, have a girl.
He planned to have these kids, and that's with his actual girlfriend. So basically, you were the side thing.
What Manteif sent in this question? What Manteif sent in this question? Sis, you know you're sick. Like, from when you know somebody else's man, you're wrong.
Hey, Bobby,
I'm not. Wait, let me say this.
Hey, Bobby, who you got pregnant?
I am not. Wait, guys, hold on. I am not co-signing this nonsense. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna exercise my right to not answer this because I don't condone this nasty, stupid behavior.
Can you
How
just
are you gonna
be
be jealous?
No.
Wait, let me done out this quickly. How are you gonna be jealous, of the fact that he's in an actual relationship? Did you not know he was in a relationship when you got pregnant by somebody else's man? Are you mad? Nah, man. And man said actual children. Like,
She said actual girl. You know when she put the you on there, like, so.
who he planned. You should feel shame because at the end of the day, if you have the knowledge that A, he's in a relationship, B, that he actually planned to have the kids with that person, and then C, you went and still, even though he's an idiot, like us women, we say men are trash, men are idiot, men are this, men are that. But I'm not gonna lie, if you're enabling it, you're worse than him.
Tell them
so
again.
I don't have no pity for her. Who was
Can I just say?
Dryad. I
Yeah?
don't have no time for that, bruv. Like MANTHEIF.
Hey.
Yeah.
No.
Enjoy your baby.
You got no right to be jealous. Yeah? That's it.
I don't want to switch it.
Plain and simple. You got no right to be jealous. At the end of the day, how can you be jealous of a man with his kids?
That's
what
weird.
that's what I'd never really get. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's a mother.
And you know what? If you bring your youth into the world knowing that he's got another girlfriend and got kids, so basically he's got a family
It's
already.
her youth then, isn't it?
You can't
Even
be
that
upset
sounds mad.
that your child that was unplanned don't get the same treatment as the children that he's already planned and live with family. Yeah, your youth just come.
You weren't planned.
Your youth might get that later on in life.
Yeah, I was gonna
Maybe
say that.
4,
Come
5,
here,
whatever it is.
yourself.
Exactly, you will get it, but you gotta give time to settle down and
Yeah.
things. You know what I'm saying? When things settle
Her
down and
chest is high. She's
people
just
can,
like
you know what I'm saying,
in a
emotions start to run down a little bit, then maybe your youth will get the same
I read it.
exception as the other kids. But for now, you have to relax.
If you get pregnant
Thank you,
for someone
bye.
else's man, do you have the
You're
right
not
to be
touching it.
jealous?
Check where people,
You
man.
should check
Of his
where
relationship
herself
with his
about. You
actual
try to check where
children who
people's
planned
going. Check where yourself.
Okay, so
Bye.
long story short,
Missy said with your dryad.
do you have the right? No. And that's it. To be fair, like it's a no. No, because I'm like, do you have a no? Because do I have a right
You
to?
came to the wrong motherfucking place.
No,
looking
you
for
really did,
sympathy,
Carl.
sis.
Tell them,
Regardless whether he had planned the other kids or not,
Yeah.
he's got a girlfriend.
Whether you
and
like
he's, and
it,
he's
whether
with that,
you
know what
don't
I'm
like
saying?
it, you're
Yes,
You are thief in the night. Nobody can leave meat in the pot where you are because you will steal it.
She's a lady of the night, you know. You said she's a lady of the night.
God, I'm done.
You want Tiff.
Oh God. Wow.
You want Tiff.
Okay, right.
I'm done.
It was the meat in the pot for me.
That is it.
Anyone else want to touch on that?
Bruh.
You can't go around the pot.
Are we all in agreement?
The lady said it already, fam. I'm
Send me have a man, me have a girl.
I'm
too.
sorry.
No,
Sorry.
wait, all right.
Listen.
No, wait. 'Cause we
Okay,
gotta
cool,
log it out,
cool,
we
cool,
gotta log it out.
cool,
Hold on,
cool,
hold on.
cool.
Because Missy, when you put on Auntie's voice, it gets me.
It gets. Listen.
All right. You know what? Yeah. Let's. All right. Even though I'm not disagreeing, but let's just think about let's just talk about the fact.
Right.
This is what I'm saying. So that's what I'm gonna do. Even though I don't agree or whatever, you take people's man, you can't be jealous. But really and truly, say you end up in a relationship because let's say this man now.
Plot twist.
Right. You know we have
He
to.
lied and said you were single and you thought you were together. Yeah.
Right. You
She's
just
still
have
an
a
idiot.
All right, wait, hello. Can I speak?
Sorry, darling.
Bruh.
Okay, thank you. Please.
I'm fucking
Yeah,
done.
so he could have strung her a line where
I hear that.
you're now this deep in. Now, what it is she's now emotionally invested within this guy, and she's gonna be feeling things like jealousy and do you know what I mean, or even like I can't stand him, but I really want him because I'm falling in love with him. She is gonna feel some type of way because you've lied to me, you've put me in this situation. You
Tell
know,
the girl.
and
Tell the girl.
and
Tell the girl.
what about?
Tell the original girlfriend. Tell the original girlfriend
What?
that you're there breeding for the man. If
of
you're
business is
that,
that?
no, but I'm saying, but if you're that, you gotta look at it like this.
Why do
yeah?
you mash up people's relationships?
She's already just done it.
Exactly. What do you mean? She might as
but-
well go the whole mile.
I mean, wait, but this is what I'm saying. If you're there,
Might as well
because
steal the
remember,
pot and the
wait,
meat.
you gotta remember, nice spinning it here. She's giving a thing. So
Right.
I'm just saying, cool.
For
Then if that's the
scenario.
case, if that's what you're feeling, oh, he lied to you. Oh, he done all of these things.
Confront
Oh my
him.
god, confront him.
What, snitch?
Take my
But-
money.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean?
See, galley, see, they can't have you. They
But
want
I'm
no
just
one else to
saying,
have you.
no,
you
but
know.
this is what I'm
That's
saying.
it.
And
Mash up your
that's
thing.
my point. And
Mash
that's
up
my
your
point.
thing.
Lean
Some
back.
women- Sorry, but
Yeah.
some women.
Yeah.
I feel like it's tipped as well, but I
Yes.
said that some women, are so like they're into you, and they are gonna feel jealous.
But
It
my
can-
thing is
it
this,
could
yeah.
be your children they're jealous of. It could
Yeah.
be
'Cause
the
then-
woman they're jealous of. It could be the sister.
But no.
It could be your brethren that
Yeah.
you're spending too
Women
much
get
Nah,
time.
jealous of your
wait,
pitney. You have to
wait.
get rid of that.
But
Yeah,
nice.
Facts.
But nice. So you find out. So now you're pregnant. You tell him that you're pregnant. Now he tells you, "Oh, I got a girl and I got you. What are you doing?"
That's for your pitney.
Never.
Straight.
Right.
Guys, sorry, can I just interject?
I wouldn't
quickly?
put myself in
Can
that
I-
situation.
Hold on, wait.
Can I
but-
interject?
Finish.
Sorry.
Just
oh,
quick.
I
sorry.
wouldn't put myself in
Do
that
you know why I'm gonna
situation, but
interject?
I
Sometimes, yeah, devil's
grey-
advocate.
for the
You
grey
don't
and
know
grey.
you've put yourself in that situation because a lot of people on social media. There was this thing.
No,
and then
I know
someone
I
was
haven't
like-
because I've only got
Yeah,
one
yeah,
kid.
no. But someone, I see this thing on social media where someone put up something about notes because I don't know if you don't know
Oh, yeah,
notes,
yeah.
And obviously his baby mum's older than him, whatever. And everyone's like, oh, but why is she shocked? He's younger than her and she should know better. She's older. That's why you need to pick your baby father better. That
What?
statement
That's
gets
bullshit.
me mad.
That's bullshit.
You don't know
That's
what's
bullshit.
gonna happen till it happens. If my man had showed me a portfolio
That's
of how
bullshit.
he was a waste man and all the shit he was gonna do to me, and I'd read through all the 6,000 pages, do you think I still would have stayed
No, it's
there?
true. Because
No,
when Gal
but
say it
no
to
one
man as
shows
well.
you.
Oh, you pick up the mad gal. I'm
Yeah,
saying
but
she
you know-
wasn't mad when I was
Yeah.
linking her.
Right.
She was calm. It's after she had my youth.
Hold on,
She
wait,
turned
wait.
mad.
But then
She flipped
obviously,
it. Yeah,
for the
trust.
fact that I've been the girlfriend with the actual
mean-
kid that was planned, and
Yeah.
then because my baby father's got he's got like 6 kids with 6 different girls, and all the
active.
other baby mums weren't. I think apart from one, he wasn't in relationships with them, but he spun the whole thing of, oh, I'm not with Missy, I don't love her, and and all this rubbish, and then they're coming to me now crying because
The
my
boy, they
man,
got the
my
sweet
man
tongue.
don't-
You see the sweet
Wait,
tongue
hold on,
eat them,
hold on, hold on.
yeah.
And now they come to me crying because my man don't shit on their youths, don't want nothing to do with their youths. But he told you, yes, he told them he didn't want kids with them. He didn't tell you were in a relationship. However, if you still chose to emotionally attach yourself to that person, and now you're coming to cry to the original number one baby mum who he was in a relationship with before he had a planned child with, I don't have no sympathy for you. Because at the end of the day, I can't relate, sis. I've not been in your shoes. I don't breed for any and anybody. And I'm not gonna lie.
Them type of gal that make me
If
sick
you
now.
really want to know something,
Because
yeah,
you
if
know,
really wanna
the youth's
you'll
got
know.
5 baby mothers and
you
still
still
want
breed and
peace.
have a
That's it.
baby.
That's it.
What are you
Hold on,
talking
let me
about?
talk on this.
What are you talking
Please.
about?
You
I didn't want to make up
You
noise.
see what I'm saying, bro?
I can't take them gal there.
That's why, man.
That's why you're crying. Go for it.
That's why
Said nothing.
No.
Hold
You
on.
know what?
Let Josh say
No,
it.
no. What
free.
Bobby's saying, see what Bobby's saying? What Bobby's saying is golden.
Eh?
End of the day, fam, sometimes the situation's right in front of you. So
It's true.
Right.
really and truly,
That's-
like, you can't really complain.
Right, some girls just don't
Hold
want
on.
to know. They're being
Yeah.
naive.
Yeah,
bruv.
that's what I
Allow
was
it.
gonna say.
Yeah.
As soon as you said that, like that's what I was gonna say straight away. When you say about the 6,000 pages of the portfolio or whatever, again, like Bobby said, there are red flags straight away.
Right.
And
What?
the older you get, you will realize
Yeah.
those.
Start of the race.
Again, boom, first one. If he's got babies already, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm not.
You
no
mean trailer
disrespect.
of Pickney?
Yeah, a trainload of Pitney, 6
Trainload of
baby
Pitney.
mums, and very rare.
And this is
You
like
need to know
consecutive.
that
Like,
stuff,
I know
bruv.
youths like that.
You need to know how many children
Yeah.
this man has straight.
But hear what she said to
Point
me
blank
now.
period, because if you've got one baby mama, that's cool,
Yeah.
because I'm someone's mother's, do you know what I mean? Baby's mother.
Yeah.
But same time, you got 2 or 3. I'm not, me and you can't even
Yeah,
check.
I'm
No,
not
do you know what
really.
she
Because
tried to
I'm
say?
really checking for all of
Right,
the youths
but
as
you know
well.
what she tried to
Because
say
I will
to me?
never breed for a
She
man that
tried
ain't
to
checking
say
for his
to
youth.
me that she didn't know he
chatting shit.
didn't look after his youth.
Chatting.
and very-
Chatting
You're
shit.
She
chatting
didn't
cool.
want to know, sis.
Sis.
The cock is
That, I'm gonna
sweet,
say
man. You
yeah,
tell
that
me
wasn't
you
her
know
problem.
it.
Right.
The only issues came up when you had Pitney.
Thank
You didn't care about none of that. That what you know what I'm saying? What discussion do we need to have? That you're worried about what I do in my Pitney.
That's it.
You know the one there.
But all I know is, if I picked up a man and he had 6 youths with 6 different gal, that's a red flag in itself.
Done.
I'm not letting myself, I'm not even letting one fanny flap get attached to him. Let alone my chest.
But certain gal have got the full dossier, you know.
Yeah, no, it's not happening.
She's got the full CRB
And
check.
you know
She
what?
got everything.
Yeah.
She knows the ins and outs.
You know,
And she still One Piece.
That
And
home
she
office
should
style.
know
And that's
that.
the gal that will still
That's the
breed.
bad gal.
She will still breed and then
Listen.
still cause her madness.
You know
That's
what
the mad
Bobby
one.
would say? She needs to techway her
Techway
crusty
her
placenta.
blood clot
Bye-bye. I don't care. That's not my business. I'm not in it.
She's saying
Keep
that
your
one.
kidney and do whatever. Bye.
Ah, straight.
Alright, next
Wow.
Wow. Woo. Right.
Sympathy
Hold on.
came to the wrong place.
Who's back to John?
Me.
Oh, is it? Oh, shit.
Same.
Wrong
Sorry,
place.
sorry.
No, hold on.
No. It's,
question. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you read? Yeah.
She made me double back.
Sis came to sympathy.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do? You made me
I
put my
was
chicken
thinking,
room.
did you even? But that was your question. I was gonna say, did you lot even do it?
Wait,
Sis
so
came
red.
to
I knew you was gonna get
sympathy.
a red.
Oh.
No, I'm matching
Smoky.
the. Matching the. You know what I mean?
Red wine.
Wine.
That is so good. That's.
Okay, so it says,
Let's on to the next.
are you single? If so, why?
I mean, Nisha was the wrong
Well,
person to
I
get that
mean,
question.
I might as well tell you guys now.
What, you mean?
So,
Filing for divorce.
I'm single.
In what life?
Sorry, it's funny. It's actually funny.
I know we all went quite that.
No, it's a
These
joke,
times we
guys.
know she
Guys, it's a
camping,
joke.
She ain't single. She the opposite.
Yeah, no, so this question doesn't really account to me. So does that mean I pull another one?
No, it's a red, isn't
No,
it?
you
It means
answered it.
who else wants to answer it?
Anyone else want to answer? Bobby's not single.
Everybody knows my
Is
Goodness.
Bobby single, Missy? How do you mean? I ain't finished, bro.
It's a red. It's
I
a
don't know
red.
why I even put my
So
hand
I
in.
said, is anybody else want to
Like,
touch on it?
yes,
Wait.
he did it
No,
like this.
everybody said
Wait.
no.
Everyone said no. Yeah.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
He
Missy,
said
I
no,
want to
she
talk
said
to
no.
you.
I've got an announcement, guys.
Missy, I want to talk to you.
I am no longer.
Are you no longer single?
I'm doubly single.
Oh, she's triple single.
No, I
Wait,
am
hold on.
single and I'm single
So
because of choice.
how you
Why I
doubly
keep putting my
single?
hand in
I'm
there?
not
on, it's your
Go on,
turn.
go on, go on, go on, go on. It was
it's
red. It
not-
was
it's
red.
not.
It
Go
was red.
back to me.
No, I got niggas, but you know,
Oh, raw.
I just be macking or whatever. You know.
Okay.
Cheese in, yeah.
Say
No,
no
not
more.
even the cheese bit. I can't stand cheese. I like eating cheese, but I don't like cheese.
What you
balls.
got? I'm eager. I wanted to see.
As in, I don't like when man are cheesy.
She
and
just
funny and
don't like
noisy.
cheese balls.
Yeah.
Red.
They don't like
Like,
cheesy
oh,
balls.
you're right, oh,
You
you're
lot
right.
ain't got
Did
no
you
manners, I swear.
yourself when you fell from heaven.
Raw.
Moving mad.
I'm
You
done.
ready?
Oh, so you stole my
I'm done.
trick.
You not ready, yeah?
What's that?
I'm gonna have to start.
Go on.
Disclaimer.
Watching.
We're ready. Red.
Ooh.
That's what you
Ooh.
Karma.
Juju man.
Yeah.
Innit? Missy probably got a doll of me right
Yeah,
now
I do.
somewhere, blood. You know
get.
what?
Those under my bum right now. I'm sitting on
Is
it.
the doll kitted up?
Wow.
Does it
It's
look
in the
good?
gift
No,
suit.
it's
Yeah,
going
the
to buy
chicken
it's
foot.
going to buy
She's had the
groceries.
chicken foot. She got the chicken foot.
So we got a dark one as well. You know the ones there? Some black thread in that.
Go on.
Question. What
Tell me what
is
you think of
your
mine.
opinion on posting your significant other on social media? You may have to have had this one before. Or
Oh, you may
had
have had
it
this
before.
one before. Okay, no, we ain't.
Come out my business.
I don't post no niggas. Do you know
Fuck
why?
that.
Because people like to count on your social media how much man you've been with. Anytime you see me post man, they're actually my brethrens, and I do that on purpose. One time.
Oh, people really do that?
Yeah, one time I
This is
posted.
Red, you know. She just gone straight in.
I've done this.
Do you
I've
know
done
what?
this.
You
Listen,
done
I've done
doing
this
it,
bare
done
times.
it. One time, yeah, I actually posted someone I was linking amongst the pictures. Yeah, no one clocked, and I was like,
Because you.
but yeah.
Because you're
But I
flute,
don't
yeah,
post,
yeah,
even
yeah,
when
it's right.
if anyone else
I
in a
mean-
relationship, I don't do that. It's to me, it's like I will snap, but I'll save it and keep it. It's my memory. I don't
Personally,
need
for
to
me,
put-
I couldn't give two flying fucks. It's long.
Spud me.
What? If you
What do you
post
mean?
them on.
Posting them on social media, whether they care or not. My relationship never started on social media, so I would
Me,
never.
you
You
say
know
no.
what I'm
If
saying,
we've
fam?
gone out for the day and I want to take a few pictures and the picture's
And
sweet,
keep it.
I'm
That's
not
it.
supposed to crop
Yeah,
it
You know
the
what
out.
I'm
problem
saying,
is-
fam?
No, but you know what the problem is? People want to do this Quavo and Sweetie and
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
do Jay-Z and Beyonce
No,
and all this
it's
love and
rascal.
hip-hop.
I'm not on it.
Aye, we know you're not.
I'm
Tell
not
them.
on it.
We're not on
I
it.
let man know because you know what it is. You see, for me, my personal
Niggas out
business
here
We know
deleting
you're not.
my personal fucking business.
We know you're not.
Yes,
We
I'm
know
not on
you're
it.
not.
I'm glad you
We
know.
know you're not.
Not on
Don't
it.
high five it. Don't high five it.
Not on
No,
it.
you
Not
can't
on it.
spot
Because
it. You can't
at the
spot
end
it.
of the day, at the
No,
end of
but
the day,
that's-
for
she's
me,
saying
no,
the
no.
same thing.
At the end of the day, for me, I don't really like the people being in your business,
don't, 'cause
the
you delete
social
comments,
media thing.
Guys,
Like,
can I just say
I'm
people
not
were
on
people's
that.
business before social media? That's
yeah,
all
yeah,
I'm
but it
saying.
makes
Yeah,
it
but
even
you see what
worse.
it is.
Sorry, the
You
fact
see
the
what
way
it
You
is.
know when
think that
people
is
link,
risky.
no, you see when
You're-
people
you're
link accounts
inviting-
on Facebook and all them fuckery. Mish goes out with Ja. What are you at?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
all. It's
no,
all.
that's
Why are you
corny.
linking
That's
accounts?
corny.
Alright, can I say
Like
something?
louder.
Can I say something quick?
Come on, say it.
Alright, so yeah, I personally, yeah, it's not every relationship that you put on there.
not
You
every
know,
relationship.
you know what relation, not what relation to put up, but
You'll
there's a
know,
length of
yeah.
time that you've been with someone before you do that. At the end of the day, certain time you want to show off with people, but same time flipping it. You know how I like to flip it. What you, alright, you're not posting you're not posting your missus. What if she don't like the fact that you don't post her?
That's her business.
That's her business.
All right,
We
can
can
I?
say.
Sorry, I just
Hold
want
on.
to add
All
that.
right. Hi guys, I'm coming.
My name
Hi.
Instagram.
Alright, if you post, but your girl don't, why don't you? You know
Hi,
what I'm
guys.
trying to say?
Can I
Go on.
come in? Alright, cool. So, alright, so my husband there. Sorry, it makes me laugh every time. Sometimes I apologize, but hey, it's for content and it's the question, so I've got to answer it. So sometimes he will get, I won't say upset, but a little bit like, oh, but why didn't you post me? I was there. Yeah. And sometimes it's just not at the forefront of my mind. Like I will post when I want to post. You see me? So if I want to post you, I will post you. Like, but it's not like I'm trying to live like a whole secret life. Cause I'm not being funny. Everybody knows I'm married out in these streets. You see me? So it's just like, well, it's not that, innit? Like, prime example, we went to Brighton a couple of weeks ago, and I was sitting in a deck chair and I took a picture of my feet, like the pebbles and all of that. Cool. And then he posted a picture, but it was both of our feet in it. But when I took my picture,
This is
he
what I was
weren't
saying.
there.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He had
wants
gone
to
to
know
the
why.
toilet by that time, so I was just there in my little zone. So I took my picture.
Do you always do that though?
What?
Because imagine, like, let's flip it again. Imagine if every time he took pictures.
No, but there's been
with you-
occasions, but it just doesn't
No,
bother
because
me
you know
like
with
that.
some people, what they'll do is, like, girl or boy, like, they'll take a picture with you.
They'll
All right,
count-
my
they'll count
ex
the
used to do
times.
this, so my baby dad used to do this. He'll take pictures of himself when we're somewhere, but not with me, and he'll post it. The moment I do that, even though I don't post him, he's like, rah, so what? You're trying to look like you're not with man. But, brother, I don't beg you to put up my pictures. 'Cause
No, like he will.
even
the
if you
thing
put my
is,
pictures up, man, them are still going to DM me, brother. So it
the
doesn't
joke
make no
is,
difference.
like he will
So you
post us.
can't, it can't be one rule.
No, but he
and-
posts stuff,
Yeah.
and sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, send me that pic," and I don't post it. But like, it's not because I'm
Not
trying to
everything
be
has
out
to
here
be
deceiving
posted.
people.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Listen,
I just don't want to.
I
Sometimes
feel
you
it's
take
a
a
new
picture,
era
you keep
thing.
it to yourself.
It's a new era thing. It's a new era. At the
It
end
is
of
a
the
new
day,
era
at the end of the
thing.
day,
That is.
at the end of the day,
I don't think it's a big
should.
deal.
like
You
if
don't,
like
you don't, yeah.
That's
the
it.
way I see it,
I
if
don't
you're
think it's
if
a
you're
bad
in a
thing.
relationship, your people them that need to know you're in a relationship
They know
Right.
knows you're in a
already.
fucking relationship.
Exactly.
At the
Not
end of the
by
day,
me.
you
That's
don't
it.
need everybody on the social media, people that you don't even know. Maybe 3/4 of the people they even know. That's on your social
But you
media.
know some people
All
do
up in
that.
the business. Now, when they see your partner, they feel say they know that
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
They even know
But
them.
you know what? Some people do that because they might have insecurities or
Insecurity.
they've been cheated on. So they
Right.
feel like if someone posts them, it validates their relationship, which isn't necessarily
I'm
true.
gonna say it
But
because
in this new
when
age,
you can know say you got
like,
gal,
hold on, Bobby. But
you're
for
more-
the new age, it kind of does validate it. Let me
Yeah.
not lie,
It's
because
new
really and truly,
age shit.
let's flip it again. Let's all
Bobby
take.
says-
Let's all take.
Yeah, but do you have to
Hold on. Let's all take 10 years off our age right now. Yeah?
Ooh.
How old would you be?
Hey.
Your
Like about 10
mentality,
years.
20.
that now means we've grown up in this social media shit. So now that means if I'm going out with Bobby, yeah, and me and Bobby are posting, everybody knows Bobby's my man, everybody knows I'm
20,
Bobby's gal, yeah?
10 years ago.
Yeah,
Right,
20,
so listen
10
to
years ago,
this.
we're 20.
Now, hold on, guys. Nye and Jar are together, yeah, but they don't ever post pictures.
In real
now
life.
it looks like to people. Remember our mindset's different. So now to people, it looks like raw. Bobby and Missy are that couple because they proper rate each other. They're always Bobby will always posting when Missy gets new crepes. Oh, Jar always buys 9 new crepes, but we don't see it. So to us, they're not going in. Nothing ain't going
Yeah,
on.
you know who's gonna
That's
last
how
though.
people think.
You two will
And
last,
that's
and
why
we
I
will
flipped
bun up.
Right.
You
And
stay
that's why I
there.
flipped it.
Us two will bun up, and you two will last. I
But
guarantee
really
you.
and truly, guys, you can have a healthy balance of both.
Yeah.
You don't have to actually post everything. You can take snaps and save them, or every night on a birthday, I might want to post my man, but not every
If it's
day.
like
You know, some
100,
gal,
that's
oh,
it.
my man's so cute. Look at the
That's what I said.
circumference of his
That's
ear.
patience.
My man's beard has 6,400 hairs. My man's toes curl at the end.
But that's what I
Bruv.
was saying.
You see what it is as well.
too much.
You see what it is as well. Holiday snaps, alright, cool.
Yeah.
There's
You know
an
one's there.
occasion
There's
for
an
it.
occasion
That's
for it.
what- yeah.
But every day you're in the bed and just like.
Nah.
And you know what? Everyone else has been doing that Cardi and all them and Quavo.
It's
It's
like
what they
mess.
want to
Yeah.
do. They
It's
see
like
it.
getting your
I
man's
blame
tattooed,
Cardi
name
and what's his
tattooed,
name,
yeah.
Offset and all them man
Offset,
there. Keeping up them
Yeah,
fuckery.
because then what happens is when
Gucci
you
and
don't
Indian.
post them and you don't post, and then I
You think-
start
you think
asking,
my
hold
man's
on,
broken
then
up?
mash up. Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Yes,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You see,
People
love
do
and
that.
hip hop and all that,
People
like
love
that and all that.
People
Fuck
love
up
that.
people
Fam, I
relationship.
all know
Don't
what
get
certain
twisted.
people's. I proper see certain girls' man more than they see them, and 'cause
Right.
they post them so
Huh?
much. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
what's Bay saying today? Bay's got a new haircut. Yeah, because
No,
I
here's
see.
the
Bay's
big thing.
on
Can I
take,
give you a
you
joke?
get
Can I
it?
give you a joke?
One at a time.
Let me give you a quick joke. I went
Please
Selfridges,
don't
yeah.
laugh with
This
ten
girl,
decibels
Sorry,
above.
this girl gets posted all the time.
Does she?
Yeah.
Is she
I
committing?
didn't know that. I thought I knew her. When I went Selfridges, I saw her and I actually thought I knew her.
All right, stalker.
I thought I knew her. I almost
you
went up to
always-
her and said
yeah,
hello.
yeah,
I almost said
yeah,
hello
yeah,
and then
yeah.
realised that, hold on, this girl,
Right, Bobby-
okay, she's on the story thing, you get me?
Yeah,
Like,
Bobby, you ain't
yeah,
even
yeah.
here. Man said I thought I knew her.
I thought I knew her. I saw her so
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
Pussy, you know me. No, it's happened to me. Well, I was like, imagine I'm at my friend's auntie's 9-night, fam.
Rather than
Some
that.
youth comes over, he was like, rah, you look good in person, yeah. I was like, you
Bro.
look mad, bro. He was like, oh yeah, I want to see what you look like in the morning when we wake up. I said, when we wake up, why would we
Easy.
wake
Hey,
up?
you got bars.
This
Bars.
is to me. This is
Look,
to me.
look,
Because I'm gonna take you for breakfast tomorrow. I said, right. He was like, oh, you didn't even want to say hello. You're moving like you don't know, man. This me, I'm
Oh,
not
that
gonna
nigga's
lie.
got-
I
Hey,
don't
he
know
sounds got a
you.
name.
He was like, oh, I follow you on the gram. I see you. I was like, bro, you don't know me, bro. Like, you're right. You don't. It's a weird place.
No,
you
but
know?
did you say
Mm.
you would see what you look like in the morning?
Yeah, when he
I
takes
love
over
him. He's a
breakfast.
G.
He's a gangster.
You got bars. You got
Big
bars.
man, if you're
Yeah.
watching,
man,
Bobby,
they got
Bobby
confidence.
wants to go for breakfast.
No, I don't.
That's who. Man said.
I'm just letting you know your confidence.
Pussy,
still.
you know me. Like, you don't know me, bro.